Children, we are going to the next. Before that, we have seen a lesson, and we have to say a poison tree. The lesson is what I said in the previous classes. 2 classes I took regarding the lesson. That is, I cannot climb the trees anymore. So that lesson says about the youth of the poet, that writer, use of the writer. This is a poison tree. Though both are similar to that, that's different from this. Here, we should not have any poisonous things in our mind. What does this poem narrates us? What's the moral from the poem? We should not cultivate the habit of keeping enmity with others. Enmity, keeping with others the enmity, or else making a force. Force means what? Enemies too much means it will cultivate poison in our minds. The poison will spoil our life. If you forget and you forgive the persons, you will be benefited in the life. This is the poem. This poem is written by William Blake. What's the writer name? William Blake. Before getting into the poem, as usual, we have to go further. We have to see about the poet. He was an English poet. It's in page number 40. Not only the poet, painter as well as printmaker. His famous books, poems were The Lamb and the Tiger. He is the writer. What are the famous poem of his? The Lamb and the Tiger. Lamb, we know, that is the kind of sheep variety. Tiger. So this is opposite to opposite. This is very timid, that is very dangerous. Okay, yeah. LAMP, lamp means that is light. That is vilakkunnu solram parunga. So William Blake is the thing. So if you develop the friendship, that will flourish you. Okay, if you develop the enmity, that will destroy you. Yeah, but whatever it may be, due to anger, we may get enmity with others. That should be diminished immediately. That should be forget. You have to forget the enmity immediately. It will be easy to you. So if you are cultivating the habit of keeping enmity with others, it will grow like a poison and it will spoil you and it will kill you. This is the poem. Let us go to the poem now. Poisonous Tree. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did it. Here, what's the meaning of wrath? Angry. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. So here 2 characters we have seen. One is friend, other one is enemy. Okay, yeah. So 2 characters we have seen. One is friend, other one is enemy. Okay, so first 4 lines I'll write. I was angry with my friend. Okay, let's see the 4 lines. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. Wrath means what? Anger. So you got 2 characters here. One is friend, other one is enemy. So when you got the enmity, that is anger on your friend, you just express your thing. It may be solved because we are talking with each other. Okay, I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. Told my wrath means what? I told my anger, my wrath did end. So it is closed. Okay. I was angry with my foe. Foe means enemy. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. We are not talking with the enemy because he is enemy. No, we are not talking. I told it not. My wrath did grow. It grew. Okay. This end. This one is grow. So if you are talking with others, whatever the thing may be, it may be vanished. Or else if you are going on cultivating, it will develop. This is the thing. Then already we know from the lower classes you would have studied rhyming pair, rhyming scheme. Here what is the rhyming pair? Friend, end, foe, grow. These are the rhyming pair. Okay, suppose it is rhyming scheme means friend is A, end also A, B, B. So what is the rhyming scheme here? A, B, B. Okay, yeah. Rhyming pair between the two words, rhyming scheme between 4 lines. Clear? So what's the first paragraph? I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath, anger, and it did end. It is over. I was angry with my foe, that is enemy. You are not talking with him. You are cultivating the enmity. It told it not. My wrath did grow. It's going on. There is no full stop for it. It's developing. Okay, clear the first paragraph. Next one is, and I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned its smiles and with soft deceitful wills. And I watered it in fears. So due to fear, we are getting worried ourselves whether the enmity will be continued. The same thing is going on, what will happen, like that. We are getting feared of, and you have watered it. Watered means what? You are pouring that angry, no, that enmity, you are pouring water in that. Night and morning with my tears. Every day, though you got the enmity, we are feeling sorry for that. And night and day are thinking about your enmity with your foe. So you are just crying for that. Willfully are not doing the enmity, it creates, so we are feeling sorry for that. And I sunned it with my smiles and with soft deceitful wills. Wills means what? Tricks. And you are planning. Then you are thinking over how you got the enmity, how it will be controlled. Okay, you are thinking over like this. Clear? This is second paragraph. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. So fears, tears, they are the rhyming pair. And I stand with my smiles and with soft deceitful wiles. Your wiles means what? Tricks. You are planning how to control the thing. Okay? You are thinking over. First you are creating an enmity, then you are thinking over from how does it has come. How the enmity develops between you and your friend, you are thinking over. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe behold its sign, and he knew that it was mine. You are going on thinking, and finally you come to the conclusion that enmity has developed by you, not by your enemy. Clear? So there was enmity between you and your enemy. This is because of what? Not because of the other person, because of you only. You create the enmity. You think over. Okay? And into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole, in the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. And he was thinking the whole night, the poet, and he came to the conclusion he wants to get rid of the enmity. Then in the morning he was getting up from the bed with a happy mind, the smile mind. So simplest poem. The main theme is, if you are going on cultivating enmity, it will spoil you. So be friendly with all. Clear? Let me go see again. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. So here what is the rhyming pair? Friend, end. So second we have seen, I was angry with my foe, I told it not, my wrath did glow. This is foe, glow. So both are what? Other rhyming pair. Rhyming scheme means all the four in the every stanza we got 4 lines. We have to consider all the 4 lines. This is A, this is B, B. So the rhyming scheme is A, B, B. You can write small a also, A. Clear? The scheme is what I said, A, B, B. Pair is friend, end. Clear? This is first stanza, 4 lines. So we'll see the other 4 lines. Better you buy the books to follow it. It's not a memorator, I think so. The first one may be the thing. The first what Premlata mistook, no, that poem is memorator poem. Now, and it watered in fears. And I watered, that you are pouring water in that. Instead of water, you are using what? Fears. You are watered in fears, night and morning. with my tears. And I sunned. Sunned. Sun means what? Giving brightness. Sunned it with smiles. And with soft, deceitful wiles. Here what is the rhyming thing? Rhyming per fears, tears, then smiles, wiles. Here all express the same sound. Fears, tears, smiles, wiles. Here what is the rhyming scheme? A. So the answer is okay. Yeah. If it is differ, we have to change the thing. Clear? What is rhyming pair and rhyming scheme? Rhyming scheme follows all the stanza. This is second paragraph. Any doubt in this? So poet thinks over and clears his enmity with his foe. Foe means what I said? Enemy. And the third stanza, and it grow both day and night. Which is grow? The enmity. And it grew till it bore. Here bore means what? Develops. An apple bright. Develops very bright. And my foe beheld it shine. Due to hunger, you did like this. It shines like an apple. Your enmity shines like an apple. And he knew that it was mine. Clear this is? And it grew both day and night. The enmity develops till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine. And he knew that it was mine. That enmity develops by the author only, not by the enemy. So he just confirms it. It was the fault is on which side? By the author side only. Here what is, as usual, what is the rhyming scheme? Night, bright. Both pronounce the same. Here shine, mine. This is different. So what's the rhyming scheme? A, B, B. Rhyming pair is night, bright, shine, mine. Clear up? This is third stanza. Any doubts in this? Let us go for the last one, fourth paragraph. And into my garden stole you are developing the enmity as a fruit. Okay, yeah. When the night had veiled the pole, in the morning, glad I see. So night and all you are thinking over, you are finding fault on your side, find on the poet's side, and if it was get reading, okay. My foe outstretched beneath the tree. Beneath the tree means what? Below the tree. And it enmity, and this enmity out of it develops like a fruit and perishes like the thing, and it develops under, that is destroys under the tree. Here see what are the rhyming pair? Stool, pole. See, tree, both are differ. So here the rhyming scheme is A, B, B. Rhyming pair is what I said, A, B, B. Suppose the first two lines are given, you have to write stole, pole. That is rhyming pair. So the next two lines you have to write see, tree. So the pronounces only, how you are pronouncing, how the smell, You have to find out from that rhyming pair and rhyming scheme. Scheme continuous. Okay. Children, do you understand the poem? I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath, the wrath didn't. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. No, you are not talking with him, so it develops. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I stunned with my smiles and with soft deceitful tricks. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright, and my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. By the enemy he came to know the fault on his side. And into my garden stole when the night had veiled in the pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. This poem is written by William Blake. And we have seen the poet introduction already. Okay. So see the meanings. At least try to answer from some answers. Just page number 40, you see, go through the lines. This is simple, we are just go through whether you understood the poem or not, we are questioning like that. Oh no. I was angry with my friend, I told my wrath did end. Whom does I refer to? Here, from the given lines, you have to answer to the questions. Whom does I refer to? Here, who is talking to us? The poet. What's the poet name? William Blake. So, what does I refer to? You have to write I refers to the poet William Blake. Okay. Simply don't write poet. You have to mention the poet name because so many poems are here. Many poets written this. How did the anger of the poet come to an end? By reasoning power, by thinking over. I told my wrath didn't. Told my wrath. Then why you are getting angry on other? So he told you, discussed. So open talking will destroy the enmity. And I watered it in fears, nothing, night and the morning, and it my tear. What does it refer to? The second question. It refers to angry. If it is watered with the tears. Clear? Simple answers only, you can find it from the question itself. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. How did the poet feel in the morning? In the morning, the first line is given, say, in the morning glad I see. He feels glad. Glad means what? Happy. The morning, the poet did feel changes into felt. How did the poet feel? Did feel. The answer it should be what? Felt. The morning, the poet felt happy. Who is the foe referred here? That enmity. Enmity is the foe referred here. That hatredness. Hatredness means what? And the viruppu. Okay. Why was the foe found lying outstretched beneath the tree? Because beneath the tree, because what? The poet reasoning, why, what for, why he is creating this habit, is thinking over, his reasoning power makes the foe beneath the tree. And it grew both day and night, it bore an apple to night. What does it refers to? It refers to what? Anger. Apple signify that friendship develops. Why growth, what grow both and day? The enmity and the reasoning power both grow day and night. Clear? So this is a simple poem, not memory poem this is. So you don't need to go through the poem entirely, just you go through the poem just to find out what is rhyming pair and rhyming scheme. What are the, suppose if the two lines, whatever the two lines give, if you understood the poem, you can write the answers by your own words, that's enough. Okay, and we have to give the question and answers in the consecutive classes. Next classes will continue, no, the classes will continue. Take only a notebook for the English classwork and you have to write, unless you write, you cannot learn by yourself. Okay children, we'll see afterwards. Okay, thank you.